Hi, y'all. Welcome to Hustle Humbly. It's Alyssa and Katie, and we are two top producing realtors in the Baton Rouge market.
We work for two different companies where we should be competitors, but we have chosen community over competition.
The goal of our podcast is to encourage you to find your own way in business.
So stop comparing yourself and start embracing your strengths. Hello, Alyssa.
Hey, Katie.
It is episode 72.
The week of Christmas?
The week of Christmas.
Yay.
This comes out on the 21st of December.
Okay,
so we decided we wanted to be light for Christmas, and we're going to do our favorite things.
Yeah.
These are a few of our favorite things.
Sure.
In all sorts of ways. Real estate things and
not real estate things.
Not real estate things and fluff things and, maybe more serious things.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Sure.
To tell us all about your favorite things?
I guess.
Today, I brought my new mug. And
I love your new mug.
I made hot cocoa so I could feel festive.
And I picked up my peppermint mocha on the way here.
I love it. So we're feeling super festive.
Yeah, I'm not like a big pumpkin spicer, but I like a peppermint mocha.
I like a peppermint. I like a chocolate.
Yeah.
Anything peppermint and chocolate is good.
Yeah, like when I go to Coffee Call, to get beignets, I do half cafe au lait, half hot chocolate.
Oh.
And then I dip my beignets in it.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I let them soak them in it and then I eat it.
Oh, wow. That really sounds good.
It's something.
Okay, so that's one of your favorite things. Look, off to a good start.
Yes.
I need to try it. I'll give it a go. Maybe just in my hot cocoa. I don't want to have anything to do with a coffee. In fact, I actually wrote on here, and I'm so glad that you brought it up, what your favorite coffee order was.
Mine?
Yeah, but that sounds like it. What about non-holiday? What is your favorite coffee order?
Well, I'm not a huge coffee drinker either.
Anymore.
Yeah, I just want whipped cream on top of it. It can be like a regular coffee,
but if I can have
whipped cream on top of it.
Loving it. Yeah.
That's all I really need.
I like a hot tea, I like a hot cocoa, and I like a iced tea.
Yes. I would rather go through a drive-thru and get like a sweet tea from somewhere.
For sure.
And like munch on the ice after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good ice. The ice is important.
I actually, on my list of favorite things.
Was ice on there?
Restaurants that have crushed ice.
Yes.
Crushed
we need
ice.
like a Bistro Byron's has a good ice. It has to be a Sonic ice. Like a real good ice. That you could chew on without breaking your teeth.
Right.
Yes. So good.
I looked into getting like an actual
the ice machine.
Yeah, they're like $5,000.
You're like, I don't know that I can justify this.
The thing is that I couldn't really find one for residential. Everything was commercial.
Oh, I have a friend with one. I'm going to find out for you.
I think I found one residential for like $2,800 maybe.
Well, that was better.
Much better. If I'd have found that first, I would have been like, no way. But after finding
you're like, oh, it's a steal.
It for $5,000, I thought, well, that's not so bad.
I know.
But then I don't know. I would still buy one.
Okay.
If I could.
Great. Now we're all going to go on a hunt for the perfect ice machine for you.
If you have a crushed ice machine in your house that makes Sonic Ice, message us.
Sonic Ice. Here's my question. Is Sonic like an everywhere thing, or is that a Southern thing, or like?
I think it's everywhere. Big national chain.
Then people will know what the Sonic Ice is.
Yeah, the crushed ice.
Right? Okay, great. Okay, what about, it's Christmas week.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing about Christmas?
Okay, so I love when Food Network starts doing all of like their holiday edition shows.
You like the holiday cakes and
like holiday baking championship.
You like when they're in a competition?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those too. My
and
kids
you get to like
those.
See all their stuff.
Oh, yeah. But they're always in the middle of making something and they're like, oh, go ahead and add raisins to that. I'm like, but
no,
why?
Not raisins.
Why did you do that? Like, oh, can you add orange peel now?
Right.
But why?
Yeah.
The competition part of that is really funny. And my kids like to watch them, and they like to watch the ones that are like children doing like a competition.
Our manager in my office, her granddaughter was on the Food Network.
Totally forgot about that.
I think it was cooking. I don't think it was just baking.
No, it was.
Remember.
It was like it was cooking.
Yeah, she did a great job. She almost won.
I don't remember what it's called. She got really far. That's pretty amazing.
But also just like my holiday candles. Like I don't do a lot of decorating.
Right.
I pay someone to put up my Christmas lights every year,
which is
That's
genius.
my thing.
That's pretty smart.
It's my thing. We were laughing though because
God.
this year. We have this one big tree in our backyard. And so I added it this year. And we like turned out the lights to go to bed, and it's like
blazing into your room.
It's like,
oh my God.
It's like, good morning. And we have blackout curtains, and it doesn't
you could
matter.
Still see
it doesn't matter at all.
Oh gosh, Clark Griswold.
We laid down, and my husband Tanner goes, we're going to have to do something about this.
This is like not going to work. I
was like, I guess
are they not on a timer?
They are. They are on from 6 p.m. until midnight.
Oh, too long.
Too long when you go to bed at 9.
Oh, well, yeah, that's way too long. Oh, my heavens.
So, it's funny though, because if I wake up in the middle of the night, I look at the window and I'm like, oh, well,
it's after midnight.
It's after midnight.
Yeah, if you adjust that, you're going to be very confused.
Yes.
Like it started being dark outside.
But yes, I put up the lights and I have a pre-lit tree I'll put up. But I really just don't find much joy in decorating.
Oh, I find the joy in decorating.
See, you know what I think I need?
What?
I think I need someone to like be excited to like want to come over and like do it with me.
Do the thing. You don't want to do it alone.
But Haven is wanting to do it. So that might help a little bit.
Right.
But
and here's where I'm at. I like to do the decorating, but I want it to look how I want it to look. And my children are obviously old enough to be interested in it, but also to want to participate in that they want to put the things where they think they should go.
Yeah.
And I'm not so great about that. And I'm like,
I don't really like that there.
Really, my goal is to get that thing, like I don't mind on the tree. They can help and do whatever they want and put the ugliest ornaments in the world.
Sure.
Like I make some of the really ugly ones disappear, but like if they handmade it, our tree is multi, like whatever.
Okay.
Okay. It's not themed. It's got all different kinds of ornaments. I'm fine with that. But I just don't want them to like start doing my bookshelves. You know how I feel about my bookshelves.
And your mantle.
Like, I really, and so I try to get it done before they're out of school for Thanksgiving.
Right.
Because then all of a sudden it's like, I don't know how to get this done while you're here and tell you like, no, baby, that doesn't look so good.
Yeah.
Mama doesn't like it there.
Yeah.
Can we move it? It's just not. And I'm like, I'm too nice. And I'll just let them do it. And then I'm like, oh.
Then you're not as joyful.
I'm not as joyful. I need the bookshelves to look how I want them to look.
Right.
So anyway, but I do like to Christmas decorate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start giving more of it away though.
What do you mean?
Like every year you incur, well, you might not, but I incur more Christmas decor because I'll go after Christmas and buy it on clearance and be like, oh, I love this.
This is great.
And then I'm like, I don't ever get rid of anything.
Sure.
And then it's just building up and I need to like pare it down. Look, the posts that are drawing my eye the most this year are like so super simple. I'm like, look, it's one sprig of like greenery and a pillow.
Yes.
We're done.
It's beautiful.
And the tree's lit and that's it. Good night.
Well, I feel like lights go a long way.
They sure do. They sure do.
Haven doesn't think it's enough though.
It's never enough for kids. My kids want the blow up.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't like a blow up.
I saw someone on Instagram recently post like the holiday do's and don'ts. And it was like, do white, simple lights. Don't inflatables.
Yeah. Don't do those inflatables.
But Haven loves them.
Kids love them. I know. No thanks. Okay. So do you have a favorite Christmas movie while we're on Christmas?
So I don't know if like I had started this as an adult, if it would be my favorite, but growing up, we always watched the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh my gosh, really? That's funny.
The Muppet version Christmas Carol.
Oh.
And now I just love it.
Okay.
And then the Grinch gets me every time. And it kind of makes me emotional at the end.
Okay. Right.
Any version of it.
Oh, all of them.
I love all of them.
Okay.
What about you?
I like a Home Alone.
Yeah.
Big fan of Christmas Vacation. We used to decorate our tree while that was playing every year until we have kids, and it's not exactly appropriate for children.
Yeah.
So
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Maybe when my kids are a little bit older, we'll be able to go back to that tradition. But now I can't so much. I mean, but I like a Christmas movie. Yeah. I'm a fan of Frosty and Rudolph and all the the classics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I have to watch Christmas Vacation at least once in the season. It's very important.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What else you got? You have a favorite like holiday food or holiday?
I just enjoy going to the holiday parties and just like the little finger foods. I know, but
how are you handling that 2020?
Excited for them this year because the ones I have been invited to are, first of all, of course, there's not as many.
Right.
But the ones that I have been invited to are much smaller. And I'm kind of excited about that.
More intimate.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Like just being able to like sit around the fire and actually chat.
I like it.
It being more casual.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. And I like just finger foods, like holiday.
Yeah.
You know, like things.
Yeah. Little charcuterie type things. Snacks. You like a snack.
A good snack.
I love a snack too. Okay. I like that. What else? I like that you're just like thinking about things. Yes. I don't know how I've ended up on the green bean casserole for holidays.
I love green bean casserole.
I love it too. And I make it. It's literally what the can of French onions says on the back.
Same.
It's not complicated.
Yes.
I do add extra green beans in the French cut variety to make it fancier.
Okay.
But still, always make that. My sister typically does some desserts. My mom still makes the cornbread dressing. She's getting pretty smart though. She makes enough at Thanksgiving to freeze half. And it's basically like the same meal again on Christmas, but we just got that thing right out of the freezer. And
that's a great idea.
The dressing is ready. She even does like the sweet potato casserole that way. I mean,
and she freezes it and it unfreezes fine.
Yeah. Well, then, here's a great question for you. Do you get marshmallows on your sweet potato casserole?
Yes.
Yeah, girl. So you freeze the sweet potato part.
Sure.
Not the mushrooms part.
And then when you warm it up, you put the marshmallows
correct.
on it. Okay.
Yeah. So it works out great. Like, she freezes. They get a big ham at Thanksgiving and they freeze part of that and take it back out. The big sliced ham.
Yeah.
Like a honey baked ham. Yeah. All comes back out at Christmas.
I'll have to see if my mom wants to get on that bandwagon this year.
So smart. Because then on Christmas, it's just like maybe my dad would still fry a turkey or if they're doing something like that. But all the sides and things, other than like the salad.
Just do it one time while you have everything out.
You already got it out.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. If you've got freezer space, there you go. That's my hot tip. It might be a little late when people are listening to this, but next year, go for
it. Freeze everything at
They're going to all be like, oh, shoot, that was so genius.
So after Thanksgiving and Christmas, so we have turkey at Thanksgiving and Christmas. The day after, so the Friday after Thanksgiving and the day after Christmas, my grandmother that does Monday night dinner every Monday has club sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
And she has the turkey and the ham and has
Does she make
BLTs.
Bacon? Oh, yes.
She makes bacon and we have BLTs and like Lay's potato chips, like a regular.
Right.
And if there's leftover casseroles and stuff and we just.
You eat it all.
Yeah. She's like, it's ready from like noon till 4. So
it's like an open house style. Come forth, have your leftovers.
Bring some to go.
Yes.
But we do it on Thanksgiving and Christmas. And it's like my favorite because you literally just come in your sweatpants.
Right.
And there's no expectations. And
oh, that's fun.
It's wonderful.
I like that.
Great tradition.
That's a good tradition.
No pressure.
Right. No pressure.
And then on Christmas Eve, my family does waffles with my mom's side of the family.
Oh, like at night
Christmas
or in the
Eve
morning? Morning. That's cute.
So that's the thing is always trying to figure out where to put families and as you have kids of your own and incorporating in-laws and making sure all your bases are
everybody
covered.
Right.
And I'm really thankful. I feel like both of our families have been very flexible and willing to
work
adjust.
with each other.
Yes.
Not
even as my
this.
Sisters get married and have their in-laws. It's a lot of things to coordinate.
It really is a lot of things to coordinate.
But I feel like so like on Thanksgiving, I know it's Christmas, but
back in the day on Thanksgiving,
we always turkey trot with my husband's family.
Okay.
Which is like a 5K downtown.
Wow.
We just walk.
Okay.
It's beautiful. We have our coffee. We walk. The kids are in the strollers.
Oh, that's fun.
And then it's a 3-mile walk through the beautiful
downtown.
trees
Nice.
downtown around the lake by the state capitol.
I love it.
And then we have breakfast brunch at my mother-in-law's house.
This is on Thanksgiving Day.
On Thanksgiving Day. We're usually done around like 11:30 or 12.
Uh-huh.
We take a nap.
You better.
My family does cocktails at 2:00 and we eat at 4.
I love it.
So we usually get there around 2:30 or 3.
Oh,
but it's just nice. It's nice that they're okay with doing breakfast with us.
It's kind of nice that, right. So you skip the middle of the day meal.
Yes.
And you get,
and there's no,
ends.
2 lunches and trying to make everybody happy, and the kids don't have rest. And
right. Okay. I like that.
Yeah. And it kind of reminds me of Christmas Eve, because we do my mom's side in the morning, and then there's like a little break, and we usually do my husband's side that evening.
I like it.
So,
okay. That's fun.
It is fun. And I like knowing what to expect every year.
Yeah. It's kind of nice once it's set.
Yes.
It's hard once things start shifting again.
Right.
Like, how do I figure this out? So I wonder how things will look different, this year. I'm sure some people with big, big families, like they're changing it all up.
I heard Zoom is allowing unlimited minutes
for Christmas Day?
Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's cute.
So like normally I think it's free for 40 minutes.
Yeah, now you can stay on there all day.
Yeah, if you want to talk to your family all day.
Can you imagine you had the computer open on like the island in the kitchen, and like just the people who aren't there, like
you're just cooking
in and out, like here you go. Oh my gosh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about when you're shopping? This made me think of this. Do you have a favorite catalog or a favorite place to shop for?
No.
You don't care about any.
No.
Let me tell you, you're like, no, I have nothing.
I want to hear about your method, though. Your method for buying Christmas decorations, storing them.
Oh my God.
I think the reason I have a mental block with getting on the bandwagon is the thought of like unloading them,
the logistics,
and putting them back. And I want it to be neat and organized.
It's a commitment, I will say.
Okay, I can commit.
That's fine. Luckily, because my house is 2 stories, I have what I call a walk-up attic. I don't have to get down attic stairs, like a ladder.
Yeah.
I'm walking up the regular stairs.
Also.
Okay, great. I walk up the regular stairs. I swing open the door to the attic, and Jay has made a set of shelves right when you get in there that's pretty large.
Shelves.
Shelves in the attic.
Okay.
That's what you need. So I have a set of shelves, and that way I have probably, this is probably embarrassing, there's probably like 10 good size plastic tubs of Christmas.
Sure.
I'm trying to get it down, but it's really hard. And they say
10?
Yeah, girl. There's a lot of it.
Okay.
Some of it needs to probably go. It might be down to 6. One of them is so big you wouldn't even believe it if you saw the box.
Okay.
But they are each labeled as, and I did this a few years ago, Christmas, 1 of 6. Let's just say 6.
Okay.
10 sounds embarrassing. Christmas, 1 of 6.
Okay.
Christmas 2 of 6, Christmas 3 of 6. So I can see all of the boxes. And then underneath it, like, let's just say, and that's what I was trying to tell you, I need to get rid of it. Back in the day, I used to have a red and green decorated tree. Well, I don't do that anymore. So the red and green ended up in their own box, and it would say red and green. Okay. So I'm like, maybe one day I'll go, just like the old jeans, right?
Yeah,
maybe one day I'm going to go back to that.
Yes.
No, I'm not going back to it. So the Christmas boxes are actually color coordinated. Like, this box all has turquoise decor. This one all has white. This one is silver and gold. So like if you're doing a different theme, you could go that route. I'm not saying this is the right answer. It's just what I'm doing.
Hello, friends. We are so excited that so many of you are using the template course, and the reviews are just pouring in, letting us know that it has helped your business as much as it has helped our business.
Yes, listen to this review. Thank you so much for providing this wealth of information, knowledge, in template form. So far, I've used a handful and received positive feedback like, "This is so professional," or "I really appreciate how organized you are." I mean, can you imagine?
Yeah,
your clients are actually going to say that.
Yes.
All right, here's another one. Thank you so much for this. I can't tell you how many times I've started this and how many notebooks of samples and notes I had. I have ADHD, and it is super hard to stay focused on getting it done. Having it all in one place is going to make it so nice.
That is what we're here for.
I know. Just look, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just use these.
Yeah, nice and simple, easy, ready to go, ready for you to put your own logo on, make it sound like you. So head over to hustlehumblypodcast.com/course and check it out.
That's right.
And you're going to enjoy them. You're going to love them. It's going to change your life.
Literally fired my assistant. They are the best. Okay,
enjoy the template.
Yes, enjoy.
Okay, so I love my husband's side of the family and how they are with gifts. and I can share the story because I know that they will
Oh God, I can't
probably be tickled by it.
Okay, let's hear it.
So what I have found about them, okay, on Christmas Eve, everybody opens their present solo.
Okay.
You take turns opening. It's not like a mass free-for-all.
Yes,
okay?
I like this method.
Yes. So everybody, it's like, okay, whose turn is it? Opens gift. Oh, great. Well, like, if you don't like it, you can be like, oh, do you have a receipt for this?
What?
Or
they're like, thank you. This isn't going to work.
Right. Or, oh, I don't know if this is the right size or blah, blah, blah. But my mother-in-law is so good about being like,
here's your receipt.
Yeah,
I got that receipt.
She's like, do you need to return it? But then she's excited when you do return it.
She wants to see what you got.
And she wants to see what you got.
You better show her what you got.
And, you know, in the beginning, everybody's just trying to be polite and I'm new to the family.
And you're like, I don't, thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, okay, so this is funny. Okay, Miss Sharon, Tanner's mom, if you listen to this episode, I know you will at some point.
Hi, Miss Sharon.
I think we have even talked about this before, but
oh God.
In the beginning, when I was new, Miss Sharon loves traditions, and she was going to get me a Santa Claus every year.
Okay.
So that's fine. So
it sounded like a good idea at the time.
So the first year, well, it started out as these little, I say little, I mean, they're a good probably 18 inches tall.
Wow. Santas.
Like statues. But they're the cute ones where like Santa is kneeling down by baby Jesus.
Love it.
Or the one where Santa's at the top of the tree on a ladder and the dog is at the bottom.
Oh,
like that's cute because we have dogs, you know.
Yeah, that's cute.
But then after year like 3, 4.
Suddenly you're like, where do I put all these Santas?
Right. And so then one year, it was the Mac Daddy year. I think it was the year Haven was being born. And I think she got this more for us to do with Haven. But out comes like a 4 foot tall.
Oh my word.
Santa statue.
Where do you keep that?
Back
at the store?
I was laughing because I look at Jade, Tanner's sister, and she gives me this look like, I understand, you know, like I know you probably don't like it. And so it's so funny because we actually do like it and we use him every year. He's holding a platter and it's where you put the milk and cookies for Santa. But
I cannot.
It got to the point where Miss Sharon came to me because I was like, being
I don't
too
think
polite.
This is gonna work.
She goes, you don't like the Santas, do you?
You're like, no, I'm just all good. I have enough.
And I said, well, here's my thoughts on it. I said, if it's an annual thing, and I'm going to be in the family for, 50 years.
It's a lot of Santa.
She goes, oh, yeah. I never really even thought about it that way. That would be a lot of Santas if we did this every year. But it's so funny because I love that they just have this, the way they talk about gifts in their family is so matter of fact.
Yes.
It's not emotional. Nobody gets their feelings hurt.
Right.
You can just be like, oh, thanks. Do you have the receipt?
I'm going to switch this one out.
Yeah. Or, hey, let's not do Santas anymore. Or whatever.
I think that's fine. Jane's mom is like that too. She'll be like, tell me what you want, or I'm going to pick it out, or here are all the receipts in the envelope.
Yes.
Just do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
It's funny. But in their family, and they started it, I saw it when we used to go to Jay's grandmother's and we would do like gifts. They always start at the youngest person in the family. They open first. Okay. And then you go around in age order.
Okay.
And so same thing though. You watch everyone open their gift. And so if you have more than one gift, you're just going around and around in a circle until everyone's gotten all their gifts open, which is really fun. But as your family gets larger,
takes a long time.
Takes a long time. Whereas the flip side of that, at my parents' house where we have like cousins there and my, the three of us, my parents' kids and our families, they just tear into all of it at the same time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but wait, I want to see the people open the gifts that I got them. And then we're like, well, maybe we'll try this where everyone would open their gift from me. I'm like, well, that's not working because now I still can't see because everyone is opening the gift from our family at the same time.
Sure.
So I can't.
Do you have a go-to for,
gifting?
Like is there something that is a good mass gifter?
Every year? I guess what's hard is that if I mass gift, let's just say last year, I think I got a lot of gloves. Okay.
You gave a lot of gloves?
Yeah, I gave a lot of gloves.
Okay.
But I wouldn't then this year give a lot of gloves.
Yes.
Maybe I would.
So you know what I did last year?
Let's hear it.
So I went to Red Stick Spice.
It's
like
I've done that before.
Find like a local spice shop or a local tea place or whatever, and just find something for everybody. I did that last year, and I really enjoyed it. I felt like I was giving back. I didn't have to
shop within the
overthink
community.
Everything.
Yep.
But kind of like you, I did that last year. So
then you gotta like shake it up.
I know. I kind of feel like I'm reinventing the wheel.
Dudes are hard. But I do find that the local like meat shops where you get like a stuffed chicken or sausages or something like, maybe they wouldn't necessarily go get for themselves.
Right.
The guys get a lot of meats. Yeah. Sometimes my sister would do that a lot. It's hard.
You know what I did last year for my family?
What?
I got them all address stamps.
Oh, I like that. And that's my go-to closing gift. I love it.
I used my closing gift as Christmas gifts or like a painting of their house.
That's cute.
Because
that you're like, I'm ordering those already.
Right. Yeah. I mean, especially if it's your family member that's been in their house forever.
I mean, yes. Grandma's always
then you can write it off.
Photos of the kids. That's my go-to every year because every year the photo's different.
Right.
So those are always good. I would like to maybe draw names at some point, but in none of the families that I'm participating in is there name drawing.
So on my dad's side of the family, we only buy for the kids.
Okay.
The adults pick a name.
I like it.
Instead of buying a gift for that person, you have to buy a wine that has a label that describes them.
What?
And we go around and you hold up your wine.
That's amazing.
You hold up your wine and people guess. Everybody has to guess like, who is it? So you really have to put a little bit of thought into it.
Wow.
And
is there a prize for the person who picks out the best wine? Because I feel like that needs to happen.
I know, right? It's funny because sometimes so last year someone held up one that said Haven's Court. So obviously that was mine because I have Haven.
Makes sense.
But then they have a lot of law enforcement ones. We have law enforcement in my family. Yes. My aunt used to be a teacher. They had some
educated guess.
Yeah. Yes. Like stuff like that.
That's so good.
The middle sister wine, but you can only do that once. You know? But we do it every year.
That's so fun.
It is really fun. Last year, someone gave me the dreaming tree just because I love trees. And they were like, Alyssa loves trees,
And I also love Dave Matthews. So I'm down for the dreaming tree wine.
It's really fun. And then you just get your bottle of wine and call it a day. Because we don't need more.
It's very difficult to buy for adults who are employed and they just buy whatever.
That's how Tanner is. If you want something, he just buys it.
Oh my gosh. Even Jay. And I'm like, dude, it is now let's just call this mid-November and you're going to go buy yourself something that you don't need today.
Right.
I can't tell you how many times I've had to return a Christmas gift because then he just went and bought the same thing.
You want me to tell you what I'm doing for my parents this year?
Sure. Well, are they going to listen to this episode on the 21st of December?
They usually listen after.
Okay. Plug your ears.
Plug your ears, Mom and Dad. If it's not Christmas yet and you're actually on schedule with the podcast.
Right. If you're up to date.
So they've been in their house forever.
Okay.
And their medicine cabinet is a legit disaster.
Oh my God.
It's just, they've been there so long and there's so many
expired
drops, expired things.
Yeah.
Now throwing grandkids stuff.
Kid medicine, okay.
Kid medicine, adult medicine, whatever, you name it. And not to mention the plethora of hair products that we get.
Right. Yeah.
All those things. So me and my sister, who is a nurse, we are going to empty it.
Yes.
Wipe it down.
Yes.
Shelf line it.
Love it.
Get the little Lazy Susans.
I was about to say, that's on my favorite things list.
Yes, I love the Lazy Susans that go in the cabinet.
Yeah, and you can get them in the bathroom department at the Target.
Oh.
And they're the tall-sided. It's the Lazy Susan with the tall side. I'll show you later. I have one in my bathroom. Okay. Because I recently did that to my medicine cabinet.
Yes, me too.
It's amazing.
I feel so wonderful.
It feels so
And then
good.
I put all my allergy medicine here, and I got a cute jar for all my cough drops.
Oh, yeah. When we hit stop, I'll take you to the bathroom.
Okay.
But I'm going to
do it for them because that's just something nobody wants to do. That they're going to love it.
Can you sneak in there and do it while
I'm going to do it while they're at work.
Oh, I love it.
Me and my sister are going to meet there while they're at work.
I also just want you to put a bow on the cabinet and not tell them.
A bow on the cabinet.
And then when they open the cabinet, they'll be like, what?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That's amazing.
You have to do that bbefore
they
Christmas.
Also, yes. It may be done by the time this episode airs.
Deadline, 21st.
21st. They also make, which I just got from my medicine cabinet, a 2-story lazy Susan.
Oh, yeah.
So, you can have stuff on the bottom and on the top if your cabinet's tall enough, which ours is.
Yep.
But it's just so nice. And then you can categorize it by what you need.
Oh, yes. All the people who watch the home edit are nodding with us. Yes, yes.
So let's see. I have done my personal medicine cabinet.
Okay, same.
I have done our pantry.
Love it. Mm-hmm.
I feel like I did something else with this, but
that's
I don't know.
Great.
Anything else that you've done with yours?
Yeah, I'm now on to the Lazy Susan that's getting filled with the travel size. Like, basically, if we go to pack up to go on a trip, they're getting put on the Lazy Susan, and then you can grab the things you need.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I did it for the medicine in mine and then the medicine in the kids because I have them in separate places.
Yeah, I need to get one.
I did it for my makeups and face stuff. I'll show you. I got them all. The Target Lazy Susan is hiding in the bathroom department. It is amazing.
Okay. Good to know.
And they're stackable. So you could make it 3 stories if you wanted.
Really?
Oh, yeah, girl.
Okay.
You could do anything you want. Okay. Well, I like that one.
So that's a gift for my parents. I might want to even do it for my, do something like that for my in-law. I've been telling my mother-in-law I'd help her clean out closets for a while.
Yeah.
But I like to be sneaky.
You want it to
you also need input.
Maybe. Some people need to get out of their own way.
Yeah. I think she'd be good with
letting you just do it.
Yeah. But it's easier to sneak into your own parents' house.
More appropriate
than it is.
Right. Yeah. Remember that time I snuck into my in-laws' house?
Yeah.
And cleaned out their closets
got
without
shot
their permission
by my father-in-law.
Right. That sounds all bad.
But I think the point is, it doesn't always have to be this gift. And I encourage
oh yeah.
My sister-in-law bakes. Yes. And she would bake stuff.
Love it.
And give it.
Oh, we give some baked goods sometimes. I think that's fine.
Yeah. My husband is, super healthy, paleo, keto, whatever, all that stuff. And she made him, almond flour cookies, a big batch.
Oh,
stuff
wow.
like that. Stuff that you don't have to store and keep forever.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you my other favorite thing that I ended up with a whole bunch of and you walked away with recently. The Costco cookies, the Thinsters.
Yeah.
Y'all, those coconut and chocolate cookies are amazing.
So good.
And that's a decent gift.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got someone who doesn't go to the Costco. That's fun. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you have on your favorite things list?
I mean, I could just read you my list really quickly.
Oh, sure. Rattle them off.
Okay. Clean countertops.
Yes. Okay.
Bacon.
Same.
Real fires in a fireplace.
Yes. Okay. But they have to have wood or can they also be gas?
It has to be a wood fire.
Burning. Got it. Okay.
Getting my hair washed.
Oh, yes.
Being in the middle of a good book or series.
Okay. In the middle, not the end.
Yeah. Because then you're I'm in one right now and I've been getting in bed at 8:00 every night.
So I gotta find out what's happening.
Oh. Girls trips.
Yeah. You get to go. I need to do some of those.
Oh, they're so wonderful.
It's so fun.
Yeah. It's just different,
Yeah.
And naps.
Oh, naps is totally on my favorite things list.
Yep. That was my list
of random things. I like it. I didn't really make a list.
Okay.
I mean, I had cookies and white walls and colorful decor.
Yeah.
That's on my list.
Can our YouTube see this?
That's right. The YouTube sees white walls, colorful decor.
Yeah.
I like a good candle, but I'm learning to burn them more because that's where I fall off. I buy a nice smelling candle and then I just look at it.
Oh.
And I don't ever use it.
I burn them so quickly.
See, good for you. Use what you have.
I guess.
I'm saving them. I don't know what I'm saving it for, but I do. I got a good candle from the Hearth and Hand in the Target that was aspen. And that Joanna Gaines is a genius. When you took the lid off the candle, it fit right inside the bottom.
Oh, yeah. So the top is attached. It's not a loose top.
Yes, the top sits right under the bottom.
I love that.
It was very nice. Okay. I made a list of things, our favorite things as seen on Hustle Humbly.
Okay.
Would you like to hear what I think your favorite things are?
Based off of our interviews together?
Based off of the show.
Okay.
Yes. Number 1, clean email.
It's on my list of favorite things under work.
Clean email.
Clean email.
A database.
a clean database, to be exact.
Right. An occasional, and maybe more often than others, open house.
Yes.
I have simplicity under your favorite things.
Yep.
Loving on your people.
Mm-hmm.
Efficiency. I know no one more efficient than you. Templates.
I love a good
Clearly,
template.
who doesn't love a templates? Boundaries. And, as heard on Hustle Humbly, Disney princesses.
Oh my gosh, I love them so much. So much.
So funny.
So when this episode airs, I will have just gotten back from Disney World.
Oh my gosh. Wow, I didn't even know
I decided
going.
Like last week.
To go to Disney World?
In January, I messaged my Disney person and was like, we want to take Haven before the baby gets here, blah, blah, blah. And so we were planning it.
Yeah.
COVID happened, canceled everything.
Right.
Well, about a week ago, in November, I was like, okay,
you got to do it.
I have the itch to do something. I want to do something with her. She's at this age where she just believes everything.
Yeah, it's so fun.
And I said, is now just the worst time to go? Like, should I just let this go? And she said, actually,
it's like the best time to go.
It is the best time to go because they're cutting off
how many people
are there.
Oh, yeah.
And if you are flexible and can go during the week, it's even better.
Oh, wow.
She said they're not even doing fast passes because there's not really any lines.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. And everything kind of has to be scheduled.
Right. You have to like go at a certain
time and a certain day, which means that you're not sitting there waiting for an hour.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, so we are going to make it happen.
This is very exciting.
I know.
Just the 3 of y'all are going?
It's me, Tanner, and Haven, and we are bringing Tanner's mom.
Oh, fun.
And me and Tanner are going to have date night. Cute. While his mom stays with Haven in the room. And
love it.
I just can't wait.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I know.
Oh, that's lovely.
Okay, I have a few things written down for you.
Okay. I have some too if you don't get them all.
Okay. A clean desk.
Yeah. I like that.
Painting your fingernails.
Yeah, I do like to paint my fingernails.
Comfy shoes.
For sure.
Tea and teacups.
Yeah. Oh,
Notepads.
Yes. I do like a notepad.
Pencils.
Yeah.
And online friends.
Yes. Oh, I like all of these things. Okay. And then I had some for myself as heard on Hustle Humbly.
Okay.
Goal setting.
Yeah.
Client management. Staging. Systems. And buyers, sellers at the same time.
Great.
All of my favorite things.
Yeah.
I know. That's so fun.
That is funny.
Do you have any other favorite things that you want to share today, the week of Christmas? Christmas is one of my favorite things.
Oh, just
love it.
The Christmas music.
All of it.
The lights driving around.
Yeah.
The
so
weather.
Festive. People are happy.
I know.
It's so nice.
It is.
I hope that when this airs, that everyone is feeling happy.
Sure.
And healthy.
So every year, our leadership group at the Board of Realtors brings Chick-fil-A to Gardier Christian School.
Love it.
And they are a public school, but they get no funding because they allow the kids to pray.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yes. So it like eliminates the public school funding because like Jesus is involved.
I see.
And it's, lower income families, a lot of them. And so there's one group that usually does like one big present where every kid gets like a brand new pair of Nike shoes.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. They get their sizes ahead of time and,
that's
fun. Girl versus boy and stuff like that. And then we, as the Board of Realtors, provide Chick-fil-A for lunch.
Cute.
And it is the cutest thing.
Oh, that's so fun.
And they come in and they get their little tray. And last year, oh my gosh, one of the kids was like, I haven't had this since last year.
The Chick-fil-A.
Yes, I just wanted to like cry.
Sweet.
But they're like the sweetest kids. I don't know how they are doing this in this school.
Yes.
But the kids are just so well-mannered.
That's nice.
They are so sweet and appreciative.
I love it.
But I encourage you, if someone in your community like delivers hams or turkeys, I've done that before too, where you like get 5 turkeys and 5 addresses.
Oh, and you just show up with the
drop
turkey.
them off.
Oh, yeah.
The people usually know that you're coming, like they were signed up somehow.
Yeah.
But
do you knock on the door and give them the turkey? Okay.
Yeah. So there's just so many things that just really like melt my heart.
I love it.
I know.
That's nice. It's a good time of year.
Maybe like adopt a little school or something.
Oh yeah. We always every class at school adopts a family usually. And yes, we're in the midst right now of the food drive. Yeah. We like to bring the things and share.
Yeah.
Share the things.
'Tis the season.
That's right. I love it. Okay. Are you going to read us a toast? Did you say you were going to read us a toast?
We got just a super friendly email this week.
And we're going to toast those.
And it was
sweet,
so
super
nice.
friendly person. I love it.
So this is Gia. Did we decide? Gia Tang?
Yes. J is it J?
Jaya? J-I-A.
Gia.
Did I say G?
Yes, you said G.
Oh. J-I-A. Tang.
Gia.
Gia Tang.
Sure.
Anyway, she is from Seattle. And she was just saying how glad she was that we talked about keeping our business simple.
Yes, love it.
And that it gave her permission.
Yes.
That you don't have to do all the things.
That's right.
She said she had just finished reading The Millionaire Real Estate Agent, and they talked about the 33 touch, and she was feeling super overwhelmed.
She was worried about the 33 touches.
I'm like, how am I going to do that to all these people?
Right.
And like have all the time. And then I listened to your podcast and realized I don't have to do that.
No.
But I just thought it was really sweet that she just took the time to send us this nice message.
I like that. That's good. Let's toast her.
Yeah.
It's always nice to take time out and tell someone what you're thinking.
I know.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, and keep it simple for the holidays.
Yes.
And
don't
for your real estate
overcomplicate life.
Hey, don't be afraid to be off.
This week. Take off.
It's okay.
It's the perfect time of year to have excuses.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Family in town.
I'm with family.
Yeah.
Got to do the Christmas thing. I love it. Okay, so cheers to Gia.
From Seattle. Thank you for letting us know that we helped you.
Oh, I know. That's amazing.
Merry Christmas, all.
Oh, and to all a good night.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Hustle Humbly podcast. Let us know who we should toast to for the next episode.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hustle Humbly Podcast. If you have an episode, topic, or question, please email us at hustlehumblypodcast@gmail.com.
Be sure to subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. See you next week. Bye.
This is the good life.